Okay guys, we're going to be opening up the special edition box of Horizon Zero Dawn today. It'll be a pretty cool to look at. This is the box that it comes in with artwork here and to the sides, which is minimal in nature, but it gets the point across. And then on the back you have a nice little picture of all the items that are going to be in here, along with some landscape shots and a full headshot of one of the creatures that you're going to be meeting in the game, and a nice little reminder of what comes in the box is on the bottom. It shows you the exact contents that are in the box, and it even has little indicators telling you which ones were made in the US and which contents were made in China. Don't know why we would need that, but hey, they thought of it. Inside the box you're going to find the premium Steelbook game case, which is pretty cool, especially if you need something that will protect your game a whole lot better than just a regular plastic case. And then you'll find the statue, which is the statue of Aloy. Surprisingly, her name's not pronounced Alloy. You would think with all the robot dinosaurs in this game, they would go for that pun, but I guess they deliberately avoided it. But the statue is going to be of Aloy, holding a bow it looks like, but we'll obviously get a lot better look at it once we open the box up. And let's see. Also, there is the 72-page art book, which I noticed that here it says 72 pages, and on the back of the box it says 48 pages. So, if you're a stiffler for that kind of detail consistency, more power to you. Also, we have a voucher for Collector's Edition DLC content. From previous experience opening up the special editions, I have found that they will come with a paper voucher with a code on it inside the box, and you will also get on the receipt with your purchase a code on that as well. I would recommend checking the content thoroughly, because sometimes what you find on the receipt may be a code for something similar to what's on the voucher inside the box, but it will be different. For example, the last special edition I opened up, the receipt itself had a voucher for a soundtrack to the video game, but it only came with 4 tracks, while the voucher inside the actual box was also for said soundtrack, but it had all 11 tracks on it. So please, make sure you redeem all of your content that you have due to you, because it will be different. Slightly different, but it will be different. And yet again, this one also counts the collector's box, the box. Sometimes there's a cooler box underneath this cardboard box, but still, the box. Anyways, let's get started. Obviously, there will be a plastic tab on the back you got to cut open, so boom, we're done. Okay, we got a nice Horizon logo blazoned on the top of this thing, as if that one wasn't enough. Make it bigger. Got to be very careful. This thing likes to get some friction with the cardboard, so if you're not careful, you will accidentally tear the package as you're removing it. There we go. Alright. Now that we got a good look at it, the box itself has the vanilla cover art for the regular case for the video game, with Aloy right here battling a giant robot over here. And if you continue to spin it around, you see that the entire picture is continued on all 4 sides of the box, with more of the creatures in the foreground and the rest of the terrain in the background. Nice little tree foliage right here. And on this side you see another variety of the creatures with decrepit skyscrapers in here. And that's the artwork. Same logo on the bottom as the top. Let's see. It looks like it opens from the side. Looks like this might be the tab for it right here. And once you open it up, you've got the disc case right here, and you have the art book right here. Let's go ahead and get the art book out real quick and take a quick thumb through with it. It's nice. It's a nice hard case. You don't have to worry about it tearing so easily. In fact, it's still very stiff, so be careful if you're opening one of these yourself. Looks like there's some really cool artwork to look at in here. Looks like some concept art of pre-apocalyptic areas and then post-apocalyptic areas. Since I haven't played the game yet, I'm not exactly sure of the story behind the events yet, so just in case this thing has any more content that could be spoiler sensitive, I'll go ahead and put this down. Alright, let's see what the steel case looks like. Got a nice portrait of Aloy on the front, and the symbol that they've been using for the game right here. Small title right there. Let's open it up. There is the game right there, the thing that everybody's excited about. And of course, here is the inbox voucher that I mentioned earlier. It has the code on the back, and it has the list of the DLCs that you can get with said voucher on the paper right here. And if you remove the disc and voucher paper, you get a nice little landscape that's very similar to the one on the front of the box. Okay, got everything put back in there, and there is the still case. Now, under the styrofoam that was holding the still book and the art book should be the statue. Once I get it out. Wow, they did not take any chances with this, did they? And there we go. Under all that styrofoam, it's still leaving under layers of plastic. That's making me nervous to handle this thing. Oh, okay, they got instructions on how some of these things go. Looks like they got a picture of a couple of arrows with, like, projectile arrows being pointed with directional arrows on where to strike the beast with it, and on the back of it, it shows where they go after you have inserted them. Here are the projectile arrows that it was referring to inside this little baggie. And as far as the actual statue, okay. Wow, that is a lot of detail in that. Like, just looking over the... I mean, look at the... You've got all of the, like, rust and earth particles all over the metal with the creature that she is on top of right here. And the, like, inner details. All the paintwork that went into up inside all these components right here is really impressive. And the artwork that they put into, like, the fur right here on her arms and on her shoulders is really good. They even took and frosted her hair for her. And you can actually see a fabric pattern woven into her attire right all over here and up under the fur shoulder pads right here. And I noticed that her hair is a malleable material, which allows them to put more detail into the finer parts of her outfit without worrying about it getting broke off very easily. There we go. Even though it's a malleable material, it's a good thing that they put that on there, because there is a lot of protruding pieces and a lot of detail that went into this bow and arrow right here that would make it much more fragile than, say, like the head part or the base part. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. See the nuts and bolts that they put into it and the detail of the feathers. You can even see textures on pieces like the arrowhead if you were able to see that detail. They even looks like they even painted her fingernails with a bit of dirt. But no, this is a very good detailed statue right here. They did a really good job on some of the textures that go into it, like the texture of the leather work on her quiver right here, and like as I mentioned before, the simulated fabric work of her outfit, and of course the robotic animal that she's taken care of at the moment is really good and detailed as well. Got a lot of mechanical parts, a lot of shine, metal shine and a metal rust, and a lot of scratches in the metal. Yeah. Which, if the black and white diagram is not clear enough, you can always just look over her shoulder down onto the head of the creature and you'll see the holes where they need to go quite easily. Okay, there we go. We've got the statue set up and ready to be put on display. Okay guys, that was pretty much it for the unboxing of Horizon Zero Dawn Special Edition. As a final overview of the physical contents of the box, we have the highly detailed and very well sculpted statue of Aloy, and you have the steel case with very nice artwork on it, and you have the art book. And this book spans from conceptual artwork to how they thought the game might eventually look, all the way up to pictures of the final product on how the game eventually would look. It's very good to see the progress made in the artwork throughout this entire piece right here. Okay guys, that was Horizon Zero Dawn Special Edition. I hope you enjoyed it.